Little did I know that this year's annual summer trip would end up to be the scariest week of my life. My dad's twin sister Debbie owns a rafting company in Erwin, Tennessee, so every year we take an annual trip for the week to go rafting down the Nolichucky River. We go with roughly 7 family members, including ours, and we all stay in a huge cabin beside the river built in the 1800s. We arrived in Tennessee on a Thursday, which that day went exactly as planned and everything was completely peaceful and normal. That Friday, everyone woke up bright and early, ready to start the day, packed full of whitewater rafting excitement. The Nolichucky River that we rafted down consisted of rapids that vary between Class 3s and 4s. The highest class rapid is a Class 6, which, for example, is Niagara Falls. The water levels were extremely high on that day, and that made the trip down the river even more risky and dangerous. Right as we were going down the hardest Class 4 rapid on the river, the worst possible things started happening. People began falling out of the boat into the river, forcing them to try and fight the current and survive the rapids alone. You really have to be an extremely strong and calm swimmer to avoid getting stuck under the undercut of the rocks that can trap and even kill you. There were 8 people who fell out during the course of that one rapid, 2 of which were my family members. Thankfully, I was one of the lucky ones and stayed in the boat. I felt like everyone in that water was going to die because of the insane current. That moment in time, I felt as if my life was flashing before my very eyes, but I had to push all the emotions into the back of my head and stay focused on making it through the rapids without falling out as well. When all of the rafts had made it through, I found out that at least 3 people had gotten stuck under the undercut of a rock and had to fight for their lives to make it out. Thankfully, all 9 people that fell out going down that river that day made it out alive, with only a few minor injuries, of course. Our scars are reminders that we are survivors of a traumatic event that we never thought would happen. Needless to say, we will not be doing that again.